here's how to lift your mood and feel more connected to your spirit and more confident right now. Do a small act of kindness or a gesture of compassion to another person, whether that's like a total stranger, like a random stranger on the subway, or it's somebody that you know or kind of know. And to some people that might sound counterintuitive, like, I'm depressed. Like, why do I have to be nice to somebody else? Because when you are kind to somebody else and you feel that impact mirrored back to you, it's like, it's the best kind of dopamine hit. There's no amount of fucking likes. There's no amount of drugs that can replicate the feeling of seeing that like you matter, somebody else matters, making sure somebody else knows they matter and having that reflected back to you. It's like, what a beautiful energy exchange when you can actually have some kind of impact on another person where that makes them feel seen or special or like, yeah, like they just matter. So what small act of kindness or compassion could you do for somebody else? What has somebody done for you in the past that made a difference for you? Like maybe you were feeling really depressed and someone walked by you and were like, I like your style. It's like, oh, thanks. Or maybe somebody gave you their seat on the subway, or even they paid your fare and you were broke and like, you were like, oh, I'm not going to be able to like buy food, but I have to take the subway to work. And then somebody is just like, you know what? I've just dropped in your fare. Now you can buy food and go to work. Like that has so much fucking power. So we're all dealing with painful shit moment to moment, and you have no idea what's going on inside of somebody else the same way they don't with you. So be kind. When you put kindness out into the world, it comes back to you. There is a disclaimer, however. There has to be, of course. Sometimes people react very strangely to acts of kindness because they're so shocked by it because people aren't nice to them and they don't expect it, and then they don't trust it when somebody does, or they're so deeply wounded that they literally are like, what the fuck is happening? So just know that probably later that person will realize like, damn, I shouldn't have reacted that way. That was actually really nice what that person did. So when you express this act of kindness or gratitude, do it without expectation of how it should be received or mirrored back to you. Do it just because, and keep doing it. So if the first person you do something nice for doesn't have any kind of response, they don't have to. You just did it to be nice, all right? And you can just keep doing it because you have kindness and compassion on faucet. It is on tap. It is accessible to you all times, 24/7 of your waking moments. So you won't run out of it. You can just keep doing it and you will make an impact. You can apply liberally. So not only will you get that positive hit that you need, but you might actually just you might even save somebody's life. Straight up, you might save somebody's fucking life.